everyone. Today we are very excited and proud. We are here recording more content for Lifetime Lovers Academy, the first time remotely. And we are so happy. And I wish now that George present himself, that you can get to know him better and better.
Okay, thank you, Lucia. I am George Streeter. I am an American living and working in Germany, and I was in San Francisco, where I coach men, women, and couples on intimacy.
To be in San Francisco.
What's that?
How terrible was to be
Oh
coaching.
yeah, it was tough duty. It was very hard living in San Francisco. So my wife is German, and that's how life and my wife brought me out here to Germany. And I'm a former NFL player, and I also work in football here in Germany. But you and I are starting up my coaching business again in Germany. It'll be our coaching business, and we're going to work with couples in intimacy. And I'm the coach that can help you go from sexless to satisfied.
Is not a great promise.
That's a
I
big promise.
hear that there is lots and lots of people outside that are just dreaming about this, and there are not many people outside that can help them. And I
It's true, and we're lighthearted, we're smiling, we're excited. But for the couples who suffer in this area, it's not a joking matter, and I recognize that. And at the same time, it's probably too much seriousness that keeps the libido from rising, right? So so we have to have a little levity. We have to have a little humor. There are solutions out there, and we can help you with it. So if we seem like we're having too much fun over such a serious topic, it's because it's sex. It's not life and death. It's just sex, and it's supposed to be fun.
libido is the life energy, and we hope that we can tell this to all the people outside beginning from today.
Absolutely.
And what I say, maybe the word for me would be communicator. But the point is, and some people outside know this too. I am in Germany since more than 3 decades. I
Mm.
was born in Brazil, and there are things I learned in my life, things I did. I am a journalist, I am a radio maker, you say radio host. I love to do this, what we're doing now. This kind of streaming is very, very similar to radio. And this topic we have, no, we have this background. We found a click. It was something between us, this wish, this mission to help people to discover this energy. And now this dream is coming true. I wrote this in our homepage too. And I hope that these backgrounds can help these people, and they can see much more. They can read much more about us in our homepage. I can put this, yes, lifetimeloversacademy.com. There are, they can have our bios, they
There it
can.
is right there. Go to www.lifetimeloversacademy.com. Get signed up. We'll help you find your libido, right?
But in the first time, concretely, they can find our products. In the future, the courses we are working on, they can find our bios, they can find a way to get in touch with us in information calls, or initial consultations, no,
Yeah.
and the
Hmm.
kind of thing they can also find this. And I think we talked about the target people we are talking to. No, these people that are a little bit sad about the sexual life, about the connection with the partners. If you are someone looking for keep the spark alive,
Yeah, if you're a couple and you're questioning, how can we keep the spark alive in a long-term relationship, in a long-term committed relationship, there are ways to do that. It's not about how many positions you can get into or being athletic or how many dates you go on. They're connection tools, and intimacy, lovemaking, it's a form of communication. And that's why we're starting today with the dialogue of pleasure, right? The
we have
dialogue of pleasure. There it is, the dialogue of pleasure. Because intimacy is a communication, it's a way that we talk. It's like a language, right? My Deutsch is not so great. Lisa knows three different languages. Um, Football is a language, right? And so I understand the language of football. Some people don't. Intimacy is its own language. And there are people out there who think they understand the language. It's just about using this tool or this piece of equipment and this piece of equipment. No, it's more than that, right? It's more than that. The dialogue of pleasure is an important conversation, and it's more than just words and desires, and because desires and words, your desires, um, learning to speak your desire is very important, but it's not the dialogue of pleasure, right? Your desires are personal. They're about you. They're about what you want. The other person wants something. You negotiate to get to an agreement about what is loving, acceptable, and pleasurable to you. That's a different thing. The dialogue of pleasure is really about well-timed exchange of words, touch, intention, feelings between two people, right? That's the dialogue.
that's the dialogue.
Oh, there it is. There it is. That's a great graphic, right? A, a dialogue of pleasure is a well-timed exchange of words, touch, intentions, and feelings between two people,
Okay,
right?
let's talk about. Sorry to interrupt you. I
No,
noticed that
perfect.
you went inside of the topic, but there are two things. The first thing is just try to think about the words dialogue of pleasure. Doesn't sound hot and sexy? The first thing.
Yeah, it does it, right?
A
You,
pleasure is a well timed exchange of words, touch, intentions, and feelings. And I
yes.
will ask you, especially to explain one thing. What do you mean with well timed?
Okay. So that's a great question. So means that
Go?
well time means that two people are in the same time and space at the in the same sort of headspace and emotional resonance with each other. So let me give you an example. My wife, uh, God bless her, my life partner, she, for whatever reason, gets very touchy, feely, sensual when I'm in the kitchen cooking or cleaning. Now I understand that that turns women on sometimes, but there is no chance of us going from the touchy feely that she's feeling into anything intimate at that moment. And it that's bad timing, right?
No way
Now,
to get a steak out of the oven and make
yeah,
sex at the same time.
right. There's no way to do that. Now, on the other hand, I'm a morning person. So I like waking up in the
You
morning.
and 90% men in the world.
And
Sorry.
she's not a morning person. So if I roll over, hey, honey, how you doing? And it's too early in the morning, I'm going to get shot down. That's bad timing, right? The dialogue of pleasure is um, about finding resonance with your partner, right? That is resonance with the words, resonance with the feelings, resonance with the touch, resonance with the intentions, right? So, what do I mean by intentions? Well, we can feel each other. So, you know, if I'm like, if my wife's in a romantic, sensual mood, and I'm like, oh, baby, baby, I just can't wait to rip off your clothes and let's go. And I don't even have to say that. I just have that intention, right? We're like not on the same wavelength, right? And that can cause problems. Um, that can make her recoil or
Or angry,
or angry or frustrated, that I'm not actually meeting her where she is, right?
and this is difficult. I don't know if I am able to be so open like you were right now, but I can give you perhaps also an example that that gives exactly this feeling. There
Hmm.
was not one or two times that I had dates that I thought that I was going out with a sailboat, and suddenly I was inside of a pirate ship. Do you
Hmm.
understand what I mean? This is the thing, that if you are in a pirate ship, for me and my expectations, my intentions, there is no other option than to drop out of the plank. Did I said this right?
Jump off the plank, walk the plank.
Jump out of the plank.
Yeah.
We say in Portuguese, pular da prancha.
Uh,
But the thing is, if I knew before that's a pirate ship, I wouldn't go to this date. But
right.
you don't know. And there is another way. Maybe there's Halloween to be American culture. And at this special date, you are like in the mood for pirate ship. And
Mm,
this synchronization is maybe what you mean with well time, right?
exactly. Right.
Okay,
It's
I
being
understand.
in resonance with each other, being on the same
I got
page.
it. Okay.
And it's not hard. It's really about the level of attention that you place on your partner,
It's about navigation. Just people,
especially if you're on a pirate ship, right?
but it's funny in my head now. But it's like a navigate together, because we are our own ships,
Hmm.
our own boats. But if we don't learn to navigate together, maybe one day the ship is there and the other there, or you know
Well, this happens to couples all the time, right?
we are
Yeah,
in
this is
conversations. Yeah.
and the key to connection is being able to take those two ships and moor them together, into one. That's the whole purpose. That's where the most pleasure is. So, and that's about attention. It's not about time, as people think it is. It's not about energy. It's just about attention, right?
Awareness. The word, this is everything is about awareness, but that we will teach all these things, all this stuff soon enough. I think at this point we have to say to people, if you want to know some applications for what we are talking about, be with us. We will be making things like this here from time to time. We will be live, we hope. In October, we will be streaming,
Definitely.
that
We'll
we will
definitely be
be
live.
with us in this kind of environment, and you can make your own questions. And as we always say, after 9, 9:30, 10, because the kids are sleeping and we can talk as hot as George are able to. He's used to coach people in these matters and hear about your issues. And I hope, let me put this here again on screen. Look to us, lifetimeloversacademy.com. And we have Lifetime Lovers Academy in all social media, Instagram, Facebook, where we are here. People are seeing us now, YouTube. So it's easy to find us. But we hope you just not find us, but you join us because we have a lot to share. We have a
Yeah,
lot of
absolutely.
fun doing what we are doing now. And I guess this is a kind of energy that if we learn to deal with, it's nice, especially on times we are living where things are becoming new, sometimes strange, but it's energy that everybody has inside their self.
Exactly. It's that everyone has this energy inside of themselves, and it's not, we don't use it. It's there. We just ride it. We follow it. Right. We go where it leads us, and that's like a whole nother lesson. Right. The ability to drop your own expectation of what it should look like and just follow the sensation where it takes you.
There is so much, the nice word you always say is there are so much misconceptions about
Mm,
sexuality, and there are so less professional people dealing with this. There
yes.
is a kind of such misconceptions, people that doesn't have to, we have to learn for everything, but we are not really learning to live the best of our body, our soul, our mind, our heart in sexuality.
Mm,
And
mhm.
I think there's some other things that we don't have to talk about now, but we hope that people that have this kind of issue or curiosity, was this right? Curiosity.
Curiosity. You said it.
Curiosity about this, they can join us and have fun with us and learn how to deal and communicate better in this field. And lifetimeloversacademy.com, and let's show our
Again, come and find
advertising
us.
film. So, Lifetime Lovers Academy, begging you to keep the spark alive. So,
So
that
good. That's
was
so
our
good.
advertisement film. I love it.
That's
George
so
just
good.
like much this sound at the end, but I love these images. I like just, but doesn't matter. We just have to say bye bye now.
Okay.
Coming late.
All right. Bye bye. We'll see you guys the next time.
So hope to seeing you all soon. Thank you, George. Thank you for everything. Thank you for sharing the dream. And let's go. Now it's happening.
All
Bye
right.
bye.
Bye bye.